My name is Kaylee Edwards and I am the fall play director. Radium Girls is the true story of a little known American piece of history, and it is the reason why we have workers' compensation and labor laws today. Not many people know about the story, but essentially what happened was in World War I, these girls were hired by factories to paint glow-in-the-dark paint on wrist watches for the boys on the front lines. And what they didn't know was that they would put the paintbrush in their mouth to make it pointy for the minute details, but that paint contained radium. And so they were ingesting radium over the course of months and even years. And when the corporation learned of these deaths of these girls, they tried to cover it up. It's a story of capitalist greed, trying to tell women that they don't know what they're talking about, and ultimately the fact that these young girls, some as young as 15, working in the factory, were exposed to harsh working conditions that they weren't taken seriously. The cast members have been working for about 2 months at this point to bring this story. They have been absolutely amazing in researching their own historical figures. The fact this show is based on a true story means that there are resources and historical facts that these students are learning in real time about. You can tell they love this story and they feel that it's a necessary story to be told. So I feel like this is more than just your average high school production. I feel that these students are having an education in addition to the art form.
My name is Charlie McGinty, and my role in Radium Girls is Arthur Reeder. In the play, he is a factory owner, and the factory is currently going through a lot of controversy because the paint is getting in their mouths and has radium in it. And this is causing a lot of bad medical effects, and my character's caught in the crossfire of all this controversy. And he has to find a way to save himself while also making the company not go under. Arthur needs a lot of confidence. His character, it's like he knows he's doing something wrong, but he's constantly trying to convince himself that he's in the right, even when his morals are a little bit questionable.
I am Sarah Ann Figueroa. I'm the student director and also Catherine Schaub. When you're a student director, you're shadowing the main directors and you have to think of more technical aspects, but then when I'm playing as Catherine, I have to be just Catherine, you know? I can't be worried about what other characters are doing. I have to think about my role and my character, so it's definitely a big switch. Catherine she's a bundle of joy. She's so fun. She gossips all around the radium plant. She, likes to start drama, but, friendly drama. She's the younger cousin of Irene Rudolph, another big character in the show, and they kind of have a older sister, younger sister relationship. But Catherine's very headstrong, she's confident, she's a little snarky, she's all around a good time. I love her.
I'm Foster Stewart and I play the reporter. The reporter is kind of like a comedic relief, and to get into him, I do have to think of a New York accent because it is from Newark. A very moving story with a pinch of a little fun and laughs.
My name is Becca Riley and I play Grace Fryer. Grace Fryer is one of the Radium Girls. She's the first Radium girl who filed the lawsuit. So she went to work at the Radium factory painting dials for the war effort when she was 15 years old. And then she eventually contracted radium poisoning, and she pursued a lawsuit against the company for it.
So Radium Girls is going to be at the Springford Senior High School 1012 Center on November 3rd at 7 p.m. and November 4th at 1 p.m. and 7 p.m. Right now we are selling tickets. The opening night is doing really well selling-wise, so don't wait to get your tickets. We still have plenty of availability for the matinee and the Saturday evening show, but they won't last long as soon as people hear how great this show is.